Could a nation in North Africa make an empire? What boundaries could it create? And what do we do about this thing right there? So right here is currently Morocco's borders, the official borders, but this piece right here. So to get things out of the way real quick, let's just like, you know, do that and just get this over with. I mean, like, this is the first thing we gotta do. I don't really think there needs to be a peace treaty site because, like, I don't know, it's this area is confusing. We gotta move on with the video. So yeah, already they are literally a pretty nice looking country on the coast of Africa. I mean, it literally has a pretty nice coast over here, but there are some other issues right here on its coast right here. I mean, you don't have a complete control of the Mediterranean coast because someone else. Where does Morocco want to go next? They don't really have many ideas, but they do have some other ideas because, you know, Morocco and the United States are pretty good allies. I mean, in fact, I think Morocco was one of the first countries in the world to recognize the United States as a country. So Morocco is gonna do some goofy things called a special military operation. Yeah, they're basically gonna go over a desert. I mean, literally, all this right here is just a desert, but they are gonna go to the coast. I mean, yeah, they're just gonna get the capital, and then all this is just a desert. I mean, this is what it will look like. I mean, yeah, the rest of this country right here in blue, yeah, it's kind of important, but like, oh yeah, that's already. I mean, Mauritania is literally just a desert country, so let's just go to the peace treaty real quick. So right there, they basically control the coast of Mauritania, and all they are is just a desert, so they're gonna unite with Mali for some reason. And so yeah, they can go down south to Senegal, which is what they're going to do. And they're also gonna declare war on the Gambia. So yeah, they basically have just declared war on a couple of their countries. I am so sorry if I say something random in this video. It's just like, you know, I don't see a point in writing a script for the video. I just kind of go like, my brain just automatically decides it. Anyways, these Moroccan troops are rolling into Senegal, and their goal is to get Dakar, which, I mean, this part of Senegal is the Sahel, or some parts of it, like the very, very north is the Sahara Desert. So yeah, they're just not gonna survive for that long. The capital, Dakar, gets captured, and now it's basically time for the Gambia to fall as well. And then Senegal sees no point in trying, in which they surrender. So now let's go to the peace treaty real quick. Now over here, yeah, this is basically the Chile of Africa. I mean, Chile's like, are you copying us? Morocco's just not gonna do anything about what they said. So yeah, now where do they want to go? They can just keep going to the coast of Africa up to Nigeria, but they just don't really see a point in trying. But they're gonna pull in Argentina, in which they're gonna try to get some islands. Sorry, Argentina, I know you want that. But Morocco is gonna pull a very Argentina, which are gonna claim the Canary Islands are theirs, in which you basically have just heated. Okay, well, Morocco and Spain don't even like each other anyway, so now things are getting more tense. So Morocco is gonna try to get Cape Verde, or Cabo Verde, doesn't really matter. So they're gonna do some special military operations. And what does this country do? They automatically surrender because they don't really see a point. I mean, like, it's literally just a couple of islands anyway. So now Morocco is done in West Africa. It's time to go up north, in which they're going to see some opportunities, like, so they're just gonna automatically send some troops right here in the Eastern Canary Islands, in which you basically just made the Spanish pretty upset, but they don't really do anything about it. So they're gonna get the special dark red color just because, like, it's disputed. Spain does acknowledge that Morocco really wants that, you know, these. And then Morocco is gonna pull another funded, which are gonna try to claim this Portuguese island, in which you basically are now making all of everyone in Iberia except Andorra pretty upset. Anyway, going ahead, Morocco is now going to look up north, in which they're gonna go ahead and just claim this island right here. They're also gonna do another dispute, which Portugal is like, I'm taking this seriously, so we're gonna just get involved. We really love the ocean, you know. In which Spain is gonna have an opportunity of this, in which they're also get involved. And Morocco quickly sends its troops into all the Canary Islands, in which they have all the Canary Islands for themselves. So it's clear they now control the Canary Islands, and now they control this Portuguese island that I don't know the name of. So Morocco's goal is to basically control the entry of the Mediterranean Sea. And then something interesting happens, because, you know, there is a British territory near Spain. I mean, it is in the border of Spain. It also is, like, literally, it borders the Mediterranean Sea. So Morocco may or may not have just done something wrong, in which you're going to get the British involved. Mainly just because, you know, Portugal's involved. Spain's like, bro, why are you only helping out Portugal? Like, can you read history books? Oh, wait a second, I'm saying that to my face because I don't really read history that much. Okay, I mean, I do read history from like the 1800s to up until like now. I'm not really interested in history from like way before. Just in case you guys know, if I'm going to make a future video, say if I made a video about the Roman Empire, I don't really have much information about it because I'm just not interested in that history, but I do think it's an interesting idea to make a video about it. But gotta move on with the video, and Morocco's already sending a bunch of troops. And their goal is to basically just control all the Spanish coast up to here, kind of, but they don't want to pull a Roman Empire, though. The Moroccan troops are just quickly ramping up, so Spain wakes up, and the British troops arrive, and then, yeah, it's game over. So now Spain quickly gets its communities back. Yes, I forgot to mention that Morocco annexed some Spanish communities. And something interesting just happened. And then the British are like, okay, we're just gonna go neutral because the United States is funding Morocco. So yeah, now the Moroccans are gonna have a fun time just beating back the Spanish. And then the Moroccans automatically go into Spain. Then, for some reason, a landing is made right here, and it's not by the Moroccans. And it's the United States supporting Morocco and funding them. So now there is a bit of an issue for the Spanish and Portuguese. But this does kind of strain relations with the United States, Spain, and Portugal. So Lisbon gets captured, and then Portugal's like, this war's not even worth it over a couple islands. So they surrender. And then a bunch of Spanish troops quickly flood into the north of the country. A bunch of Moroccan troops just flood into Spain. So let's just look what's gonna happen. Let's just see what's gonna happen a couple weeks later. So Madrid's in danger, and the capital gets captured, and then Spain's like, this war is literally not worth it anymore. And so yeah, now it's time for Spain to lose its coast over here in the north, in which they don't control the Atlantic anymore. And then a bunch of American boats land in Spanish islands. And then some rebellions happen. So Spain is realizing they're literally just losing, so they're just gonna surrender. And so yeah, let's go see what the peace treaty looks like. And so that is a peace treaty right there. Catalonia gets independence and goes to the Basque country. And then Lisbon was gonna get captured, but then the Moroccans are like, Portugal's not really our enemy, so they're just gonna let them go. And so yeah, Morocco's already looking pretty big. Now Morocco's next goal is to just do something about this. And yeah, Algeria over here, well, in which this is gonna get Mali involved, and then Guinea-Bissau, and a whole coalition of Morocco. So yeah, it's not really that big, but for some reason we got Burkina Faso, Guinea, and Guinea-Bissau involved. And then Libya's like, sure, why not? They're American allied anyway. And then Catalonia, for just appreciating, they're just gonna... So now Morocco is basically battling North Africa. Well, not all of it, but most of North Africa, which is gonna get the United States involved. So yeah, now we have the United States, Morocco, and a supporting country, Catalonia, at war with Algeria, Libya, Mali, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea, and Burkina Faso. So right away over here down south in Western Africa, troops are sent to Guinea-Bissau, in which the whole country capitulates within a couple seconds. Should I do a Guinea-Bissau Empire video? What do you guys think? Anyway, continue on. Guinea's coast is lost, and then Guinea just loses all hope, and it's like, why did we join this coalition? It's pointless. Some interesting things happen over here. They try to push against the coast, and basically, specifically into the Western Sahara part. Same goes with Algeria, and they almost cut off Morocco. Like, literally are so close to cutting off the rest of Morocco over here, in which they can quickly capture this part right here, get Senegal, Mauritania, and Guinea-Bissau back. But then over here in Algeria, a bunch of Algerian troops fly into the country, and they basically make a goal, which is to push into Rabat. And it looks like over here Morocco is already losing, but they actually really aren't. All these troops get kicked out, and then same goes with here in Algeria. And yeah, so yeah, now this is what it looks like. And now Morocco is sending a bunch of troops into Algeria, and all these troops get sent into Algeria. Over here in Western Sahara, all these troops get kicked out, and then Mali goes through another civil war again. I wonder what this gray thing means again. Oh, it even reaches into Algeria too. That's kind of crazy. And Libya has a civil war, Cyrenaica, and then Libya leaves the war. And then this not so nice group, if you get the idea of what happened in 2015 and 2016 around here, if you get the idea now, then you know. So yeah, that's what that group is. It's in Mali / Mauritania again, and that group is in Mali right now, I think. Morocco fights off these bad guys. All these Moroccan troops start to flood into the country. Then Mali's like, okay, never mind. And then Burkina Faso also leaves, but they don't surrender. And then quickly Algeria kicks out all these Moroccan troops here in the north. And then Morocco sends a front line over here into Tindouf. And then Morocco starts to send a pretty large army into Algiers. And then Italy, being kind of hungry for some land, they want to join in for Tunisia. But then the United States is like, And then a bunch of Italian troops started flooding into Tunisia. And Algeria is like, bro. Giving a few weeks later, Algiers gets captured, coast of Algeria is fallen, and now it's basically the Sahara Desert. And so now let's go see what the peace treaty looks like. So yeah, this is a pretty beefy country. They were almost gonna get Algiers, but then the United States decided to hold on to it. And then Tunisia is either Italian or free, and Italy has a dispute with it. So you guys can do whatever you want in your head or in the comments. And then over here, Guinea's literally knee. Mali got more land taken out, and also all Mauritania is also part of Morocco, and then some lands off of the original Mali is taken away. So yeah, that is what if Morocco formed an empire. Anyways, guys, that's gonna conclude the video right here. If you want to see more videos like this, you can go ahead and check out what if Hungary tried to reform its empire, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and also you should subscribe.